Okay, G. Welcome more. Let's start this week's yoga session. I will start with asans, then some breathing exercises, and end with meditation. Yeah. So as I say, you can't just start meditating unless you are ready to be silent, to be able to look inside you. For that requires determination, discipline, strength to sit and sit uh, for a while and keeping your mind to yourself. So asans, so physical exercises are helpful in that it gives you that strength and energy to be able to sit. Breathing exercises helps you in your intuition to look inside. That is towards your path of wanting to be able to learn meditation. While you're doing that, it's very beneficial for your health as well because it moves you from your survival mode every day that we live in a survival type of mode, which is cortisol driven and is very harmful for your health. Towards a more what's called a vasovagal driven, where you are more in control of what you yourself are. So it's very beneficial for your health, your physical health. Lots of chronic diseases are associated with this state of living continuously and being stressed. And also for your mental health. Then you are able to control the monkey mind that we all have, the thoughts, the negativity that surrounds us. So that's what the side effects of these things that we do. And ultimately, being able to understand in a holistic manner the body that you are. If you understand your body, then only can you understand the universe itself and the power, all the power lies within the universe. And the manner in which people who are able to connect and are able to get benefits is because they do know how to um, look inside. So they have intuitive power, and the body is all like energy, electromagnetic type of energy, and that's how we relate to the energy that is beyond us. People call it God, gives names and things, and that's all good and fine. But words itself doesn't mean anything. Rituals, actions can take you only so far. If you really want to connect, then you have to become that energy, that vibration, that sound. Then you connect truly to that source, and that source has abundance of everything everyone is looking for. We might be temporarily being might feel good by little sensual uh, things that we achieve, which is good and which we should, and that's why you are human, and we are human. We are born on this earth, but to have that ultimate happiness and feelings. Pleasure is very different from happiness, so you must understand that, and that pleasure is only driven by senses, and it's very temporary and very frustrating eventually. But happiness is a state of mind, peace, gratitude, love, sharing, accommodation, positivity is a different thing. Yes, we'll start our session. So first thing, connect to the primordial sound of the universal energies that is there, and in the guidance, do everything that you do and be mindful. So breathe in. Om Shanti Shanti, Shanti. Okay, first things first. You've just woken up. Need to loosen your body. Yeah. पहला आसन चक्की पीसने वाली आसन. ठीक है. पहले था we had to do all this exercise. Still, people who live in villages, they do all these exercises anyway. They have to walk. They don't have to go to cows and villages and bring what they want to eat. You have to go to the farm. You have to bring the grains. You have to do the chakyasana to make food out of it. So you don't need to do these exercises. But now it's very different, yeah? Everything is money. That's why people say gold is money now. That's for your survival. That's all you need. If you have money, you can buy anything. You can lie to the world, you can lie to yourself. But it is at a cost to your body. If you're not going to be physically active, not going to do your share of work, then you'll have to do yoga. Because then, without these exercises, because naturally we all are meant to do activities, not sit, not watch TV all the time, not be in luxury. Because if you do that, your body will become sick. So that's why yoga is very helpful in the modern aspect of living, because it gives you an option of actually, in the physical sense, be able to do exercises. So as we do weekly, yeah. So Mooladhara chakra, so the energy centers in your body which are activated by doing physical work. You're doing your work, waking up 5 o'clock in the morning and going to the farm or doing some stuff, then you don't need to do these things because your body is automatically into action. But when you don't do it, then your body is becoming stagnant, becoming stale. And that is the recipe for getting lots of diseases that we get. So ankle exercises. Okay. Keep moving, move inside, side, push up, and rotate. Okay, so and for Swadhisthana, second chakra. The first one is to obviously do with reproduction, excretory systems, lowest level energy center, almost instinctive survival mode. But if it is utilized in a powerful manner, then you can direct that energy along your spinal cord for much more greater things in terms of reaching higher heights, which is internal. Externally, it's easy, like all other animals, living beings, the functional capacity is there. But to go beyond that is to be human, to have humans have the freedom to grow on that. So second one is Swadhisthana, or digestive tract, food, etc., pleasures, desires, short-term, addictions, drugs, and other stuff. How do you control that? If you don't control it, it's a huge problem in Western world with everything that we have. Still, people are unhappy, anxiety, depression, loneliness is the more bigger problem in developed country than a developing country, which is in itself a irony and a joke. Because if money was to buy happiness, nobody should be so unhappy. But you can see, why be it US or Europe, Australia, New Zealand, anywhere, the unhappiness part is because of this. It's not money, it doesn't buy that. So being able to dissociate from all these little moments of just pleasures and thinking that is everything is in itself a problem. So third one is the celiac plexus, the chakras in Manipurya. So you got adrenal gland, you saw your survival mode, and other stuff, everyday living, every day, what we obtain, how's the success of your life as a student, as an adult. Concentrate on it, you get that focus, that discipline, being able to do on your things. You'll stop blaming everyone else for your problems. And the problem today the world has is everybody wants to blame everyone else for whatever they can't get. It's a chronic problem of people not taking responsibility and accountability for your own actions, for what you do is as an individual, it's your thing, nobody else. So that's celiac axis of Manipur chakra. Then comes to the heart, compassion, empathy for others, for plants, animals, and don't be a hypocrite. Selective animals only. Others, you can do anything you want. No, this is just a joke. You have to have true compassion, caring about your fellow beings for the earth itself. And to balance that, so there are exercises. So you're pressing on your heart area, full opposite side. Also, there's lungs there. There's thymus gland, your immune system, activation, and keep going up. Throat, your voice, your reaction time, the nature you talk to others. It has to be your control. Nobody else should make you behave in a manner you're behaving. No, it's you. You as an individual has to do it. So we should do chakra. So we do breathing exercises to control your mouth, control what comes out of you is very important. Otherwise, nobody else, I mean, you hurt others, but you're hurting more yourself all the time by how you speak, what do you say. Yeah, so that we do these exercises for to throat. So go like your ear goes to the right, on the back, the front, because they are all plexus of nerves. And thought mind is of no use. It only you get crowded of all this noise. It has to come into action. And action is a part of science. So you have to activate these things. So either through doing these simple asans or breathing exercises, then only they become activated and they get stagnant. If you don't walk for only 4 weeks or 6 weeks, you lose all your leg and thigh muscles. Similarly, all these energy centers, if they are not utilized, they become stagnant, they become frozen. And you wonder what's happening to you especially as you are growing older. Because when you're young, by default, a lot of these exercises were being done because you had energy to run around, to jump, to climb a tree, to jump, to swim. But when you get older, your exercise is not happening by default. This activation of energy centers, which happens without you knowing, is not happening anymore. So yes, Vishuddhi. And then others are more inclined when you are control of your physical level, and when you start breathing exercise, then you can do for your mind and beyond, and metaphysical component and your connection to the universe. So it's in the benefit of a person to do it. It's not to please anyone. It's every time it is to know about yourself. Yoga is fusion of your mind, body, and soul. So you become a complete person. That's all it teaches. And probably if there was any easier way, there was any pill, any drugs to help you, yeah, easy. Unfortunately, there's nothing. Okay. Now, so we do Padmasana. So bring your legs up, lift yourself. Yeah. So keep doing exercise you can see for the side of your tummy, side of your chest, your heart area. So you get compassion, you get positive feelings, you get to understand yourself. It's extremely important. Okay. Now, trying to lift yourself. Okay. Further, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go up on 4 now. Push your tummy up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Many times we can do the exercises for our front muscles, but back ones are not done, and this becomes saggy. So doing those opposite ones helps you actually to increase the tone of all muscles. So we did exercises by sitting now. Lie down, and do exercises for our front of our body. Lying down, flat, both legs up, 45 degrees. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch the floor. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more time. Down. Touch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Breathing through your nose all the time. Breathe out through your nose. Now, knee exercises supported with the support of your thigh. Move up, down 3 times. Rotate clockwise, anti-clockwise, up and down. Both legs. Same thing. As I keep saying, it's very important to do physical exercises because as we are becoming a society too much dependent on everything that is provided to us, the body is not being utilized here. So all this stuff in olden times, you didn't need to do it. You were waking up at 5 o'clock, you were going to the farm, you were walking to your get your food. You're not dependent on cows or woolies. You didn't need this. But now, you don't go to even cows and woolies and park 1 kilometer away. You'll go and park right at the front of the shop door. So that's why you need to do exercises, because this is not part of our life anymore. Everybody is so lazy. But laziness is the recipe for causing diseases. Okay, so come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spread your legs. Open, up, up, up. Okay, so if I was going to tell my great-grandparents, oh, let's sit down and do all these asanas, oh, they would smack me. They were already going to the farm. They were walking 10 kilometers a day. They were doing these exercises anyway. What was the point? But now, there is a point. You have to, either this way or some other way. Utilize your body, otherwise the body will decay. It's a simple rule. No doctor, no medicine is going to help you. Okay, we can only cut and give you some drugs and things. Beyond that, your body is your responsibility. Okay, so shoulder pose, Sarvangasana, hold it. Halasana, take far back as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Okay, matrishas, lifting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your legs towards your bum. Your hands over your shoulders. Lift yourself. Dhanushasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down. Okay, support your neck. Your ankles, knees are together. So you can see the intention of yoga asanas are, we are exercising all of our muscles. Why it is more beneficial is because it has got mindfulness. So you are with what you are doing, not by default only walking or running on the road, which is good as well. It increases your muscle, you're doing cardiac heart rate exercises you should do, but this is being very controlled, rhythmic. Every muscle is utilized by asans. Okay, so as you can see, and one of the most important part is to being present when you're doing this, because your body talks to you. It's not separated. You have 50 trillion cells in your body. They are in connection with you. You need to be aware, conscious, not putting things in your ear, and then again you are not present but doing it by default. That is helpful, but partly helpful. Okay. Now, on Muktasana, bring your knee towards the face. 1, 2, 3. Inside. 1, 2, 3. Both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then lift yourself up, down, up, down, up, down. Massage your back, your sides. 1. You're going to the side muscles, back. You're getting massaging yourself. Everything you can do on your own. You don't need to go to massage parlor. You don't need to ask anyone to do anything for you. Navasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Balancing. Okay, Navasana. All right. Come. Now let's do Gomukasana. Sit down. Yeah. So sit on the left ankle, right knee over right ankle over left knee. Push the body to the back as far as you can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push further. 1, 2, 3. Try and hold your fingers from the back. So left and from the upper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And touch the knee. 1, 2, 3. Change side. Now sitting on right ankle, left ankle over right knee. Twist your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take your hand up and beyond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And touch your knee. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just sitting, pressing your tummy, your chest area. Okay, press. Now rest. Breathe in through your nose. Press the sole of your feet. Okay, grounding. This is called grounding. Body has different forms of energy. Okay, one is electrical. So grounding, walking on bare feet sometimes in a clean area for a few minutes. If you can't do that, then just press yourself, your leg, like you can clap it, massage the outside on the top. There are lots of nerves which are directly related or connected towards your brain. Okay, same thing with the hand. Saying namaste. Okay, that's why it's more, anything that you do in appreciation for others is more helpful to the person. In same way, if you are angry and gossiping and saying bad things to others, it is more bad to you than to anyone else. Anything that you do is actually about yourself. So while appreciation, gratitude, saying I respect you is very nice, and we all should do as humans, but the other part of it is actually benefiting you, just the connection of your body and pressing these centers by default. A lot of these things, our Rishi Munis, ancient old people, ancestors knew what to do about it. We still don't understand. Okay. As world advances, which is great, which validates a lot of things that we are talking anyway now, we are actually dissociating from our internal body. That is the risk, that is the side effect of being too dependent on external stuff. Okay, so and then trying to balance Jataragni, acid base in your tummy, you do this every day, you won't get any kind of gastric problem. You don't have to start taking tablets for reflux or this or that. Obviously, you need to get your food right. And if you're a rubbish eater, you just have to then depend on chemicals. It's your body, your choice. Medical profession is another industry. Yeah, you have to know it's a business, and we are ready to give you tablets and medications. It will help, but it's your choice what you're doing as well to your body. Okay, so simple things like this: controlling what you eat, exercises. Yeah, make sure you look after yourself, your body. As people say, it's my body, my choice. It has to apply everywhere as well, not selectively. Okay, so we as humans are very smart in using reasons to justify our prejudice. Okay, so I like my dog, but I won't like any other animal. I'll be very quick to talk bad about other people, but I won't be ready to look at myself. It's human nature like that. So what it does, it slowly makes you take responsibility of your behavior and what you do, because it makes you learn about your body. Okay, so as I say, make sure every day do some exercises for your, like we did for our ankle, do it for your wrist, because modern living is so dependent on using these things, either standing on your leg, it's become stagnant, not doing proper exercises, wrist, repeated things on the computer or other things, becomes stiff become 50, 60. Yeah, it's a big problem. So exercise them. Okay, simple things. You don't have to be a huge power lifter or anything. No, your body's weight is enough power weight for you. You don't have to buy extra weight. Just use your weight to do exercises. You'll be as fit as anybody who's going to the gym. Don't go extremes in things. Okay, now we will do exercises for our tummy. First, go on plank position or do push-ups. Okay, do as many as you can. Okay, lie down, stretch yourself upwards, push us down your lower half, push your upper body towards the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Simple action like that will take away all your tiredness of your exercises. Okay, now resting your chin on your thumb, on your elbow, bring your legs up. Okay, exercise. Hands by your chest, lift your neck and look at your right ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lie down. Snake pose. Sarapasana. Tighten your hands together, legs together. Breathe in, breathe out. Push yourself sideways. Okay, like a snake. Okay, Sarapasana. Keep doing it a few times. So you do exercises for your body from the side. Now hands by your side. Lift your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch the floor. Go back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch the floor. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out. Hold your ankles. Pull them towards yourself. Both of them together. Push yourself up. Chakras. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rock yourself up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go side to side. Yes. Now spread your hands. Makarasana. Lift your right leg and push towards spinal cord towards the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Come back. Now support your knee. Lift yourself. Straighten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Go down. Inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. On your knees, try and balance further. Push yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push your right leg inside. Straighten your left leg. Push your right arms in front. Go and touch the right knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you're stretching your body as much as you can in a easy, nice manner, and you not damage yourself as well. As you grow older, you have to be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yoga gives you this option. It's actually not too forceful on yourself. You control what you're doing rather than pushing too much. Okay, so breathe now in a camel pose. Breathe in as you go down. Come up, breathe out. Push your tummy in and move it. Well, you can't, then breathe again. Come up, do the opposite side, anti-clockwise. Breathe in again. Breathe again. Balakasana. Stretch yourself. Yeah, go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, make a namaste on the back of your head. Fold your hands together. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. Let's do. Okay, Banduk Asana. Your fingers together, push on your belly button and go down as far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up, press with your hand. Feel more, a little bit more pressure. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite side. Press gently. Go down. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now along your thigh, at the level of your belly button, on the sides, press with your fingers. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Okay, we do exercise for eyes. Open your hands. Look at your right fingers. Your neck is straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go diagonal. Look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. Go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back horizontal. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now rotate or look far away first. Then look at the tip of your nose far away. Then tip of your nose far away. Then tip of your nose. Go rotate your eyes. 12, 3, 6, 9. 12, 3, 6, 9. 12, 3, 6, 9. 12. Go opposite. 12, 9, 6, 3, 12. 9, 6, 3, 12. 9, 6, 3, 12. Okay. Now do exercise for the neck a little bit. Rotate from right, back, left, front, opposite, left, back, right, front, left, back, right, front, left. That's for shoulders. Bring it in, in, outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So there's Asana. So going on your ankles, try and go as far, balance yourself, down, balance it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this time sit on your ankle, and then push yourself as much as you can, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Most of this by now are self-explanatory how it helps what part of our body, okay? And then all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on. Up. Right. So we've done most of the exercises from head to toe by sitting, by lying in front, by lying on the back, by sitting in Vajrasana position. Okay, now try and balance yourself by lifting. Yeah. Slowly, as you keep doing these things, your strength increases, your focus of mind increases, and you can do lots of things. All this stuff, yeah, it comes. But you just have to be practicing. Okay. Right now, lie down and lift yourself without using your hands. So you utilize the muscles of your tummy. Okay, so lift yourself like this without touching the floor, which means now we are going to do the asans, standing up asans now. All right, so first is expand your chest, increase, breathe in, come here, touch, breathe out, open. Using your breath gives you extra energy in you, pumps you up. You can do much more if you once you start learning how to be doing things with your breath. Okay, as in Yoga Vidya I teach you every week. Your life is your breath. All right. Now some asanas. First one is tree pose, Vrikshasana. So if you can't do on one leg, you can just do on both toes. So standing on your toes. And go yourself straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You can do one on one leg. You can do it. Hold. Don't worry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side if you can. If you can't, don't worry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It teaches you concentration, discipline. Lots of positive things happen inside the body by doing asanas. Yes, they might look very simple, but repetition makes you really good about your body. Yeah? Push yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press your thighs. Make it straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. Do same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Push yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so opposite side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chandrasana. So Chandra Namaskar, do first. Trikonasana, look up. Hold your right ankle, look up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hands together, go down as much as you can. Control yourself. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back. Sit on your right ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, up. Opposite side. Trikona. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Go down. 1, 2, 3. Bend your knee. Lift yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, up. Now push yourself further. 2, 3. And then in, out, up. Push, front, up. Again. Right, Anjali Asana. Okay, going down, down. Balance yourself. Come up. Hold your ears. Go down 3 times. The third one, just hold it down, Halasana. Hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back. Okay, so most of you guys are educated anyway, understand the impact and effect it does in what areas of your body. And last but not the least, Surya Namaskar. Yeah, we can end our exercises by Surya Namaskar. Okay, so 12 positions. Breathe in, look at the east where the sun comes. Try and learn from the sun. Our life is covered by clouds, okay? And that what yoga does, removes the clouds of your life. Sun is same, that beautiful energy, it gets clouded. So we all are like the sun. Okay, so breathe in. So make sure, learn how to remove the clouds of your life. Breathe out. Breathe in, touch the floor. Extend your legs. Right leg, go down. Plank. Asana, chin, knee and toes are touching. The rest is lifted. Bhujang. Lift, lift. Parvatasana. Okay, as much as you can. If you can go all the way, touch the floor good. Right leg up. Bring the left leg up. Bring it in. Up. Yeah. Breathe from the left side. Breathe in. Oh, Suryaya Namah. Breathe out. Touch the floor. Left leg straighten. Plank. Asthana. Bhujang. Parvat. Lift. Bring it in. 1 cycle. Okay, so we do 2 more cycles. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. Breathe in. Out. Yes. Push it. From left side. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. All right. Okay, so imagine only 3 times you do, you feel so tired. So if you do for 21 times, what will happen? So anyone wants to really start changing the health of your body, do 21 times. But most people can't do 3 times. That's the problem. Okay. Now, before we do yoga nidra, try and balance by going up. Hold your hands. Sirasana. Yeah? If you can't do Sirasana, do Sarvangasana. So you need to get your body up. Okay, so help your blood circulation. I do Sirasana, you do Sarvangasana. Lifting for a while, let your blood flow easily towards your heart. And heart can easily push blood towards the brain. Okay, so for a while, pumping gravity. Okay. Oh. Right. Okay, so that's all it is. It takes this time to get ready, start your car, warm it up, drive it to the gym. In that time, you would have done your actually exercises. And you have to dress, you have to look very good. You are going to the gym. You have to look all fashionable. In the comfort of your home, you can do things much, much more effective than a gym. Okay, so this portrayal of your life as a slave to the corporate world is only making you or maintaining humans still to be slaves to how we've been for more than 1,000 years now. There's different forms of this slavery only. Become yourself. Become the individual that you are. Be unique. Don't follow the herds. Okay? You are unique. Everybody is unique. Never lose that part of yourself. Lie down. Now we'll do. We are doing yoga nidra, yeah? So I know people love this because it's sleeping. So it's called like a dead man position. Corpse. Okay, so you are lying down completely now after exercising. You like to relax as well. Hands by your side, legs by your side, your eyes are closed. Your third eye, the mental eye, which has thousands and thousands times of greater capability to look at things than your eyes, which only thinks at maximum 10% of the things of the world. So utilize the mental eye. Okay, so now here on after this, don't open your eyes. Your ears are open, listening to me as I take the journey of you through your body. As I said in the beginning, if you don't know your body, it's very hard to understand the environment and the universe that we live in. You have to know your body, because without knowing your body, you can't actually go deep enough at a electromagnetic frequency level to communicate with the environment and the universe, because that's the only language it communicates in. It doesn't communicate with our physical senses. Physical senses are run by what's called the cousin of your deep part of your body, which is your mind. Mind is not the real person that you are. Mind is something which is taken control because of your senses. That's why you are out of control of your body, because you are slave to your mind. You don't have the freedom. The freedom only comes when you go beyond your mind. and that person that you are and everyone else is, then has total control of their life. Otherwise, you are, as I say, outwardly slave to every other corporate things. Internally, you are slave to this mind as well, which is ego, which is, unfortunately, most of these things are learned as we grow up by either in the families or in the neighborhood or the TV, the newspaper, the school. By age 35, the software of the brain of a person is already laid, and you are controlled by this thing, and that's why it's very difficult to come out of it. So that is why people are struggling. I know you all want to do positive things for your life, but it's very difficult to do it because of the programming that everyone has gone through. It's very difficult to get out of it. We don't want to change a simple thing in our life. The way we've been programmed is all that we want to do, and most of the time these are again learned and not a true self of a person. So close your eyes now. Breathe in deeply through your nose. Take deep breath as you breathe in. Watch the universe, which is infinite Akash, unlimited planetary system, billions of planets, there is no end. And they similar way, trillions of cells in your body, like those stars, which is infused by the same breath, which comes from space inside your body in forms of oxygen and other gases. Watch them as they go. Because without that, you can't survive anywhere. So direct link, direct connection. At a level that you can't see oxygen. Okay, we can measure by different ways, but we can't see by our eyes. Now, keep going down as the breath goes towards your heart in forms of oxygen and hemoglobin. Heart pumps the entire body. Breathe again. As you breathe in this time, observe Vayu. That's the air, the atmosphere that is surrounding the earth, that we have this ability to have this gases that survives. Our survival is dependent on every survival. This time, exhale. As you breathe out, take your attention to your navel area, belly button. Watch as the blood returns from the legs, from the head to the heart, to the lungs, and you pump out the gases, the toxins, carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, and other gases. Subconsciously, without you knowing, this is happening. But anything and everything you know, if you put attention to it, becomes more effective. So you want more oxygen, more energy, more strength. Focus on your breath. You want to remove toxins from your body, focus on it. It will be more effective. By default, it's happening anywhere. Breathe again. As you breathe in this time through your nostrils, lung, take the first two and the third one, come to the region above your belly button. It's called Jatharagni. The center of digestive power, of food digestion, absorption. Without food, we are nothing. Yeah, so without breath, you are dead. Without food, you won't be growing from 2 kg little baby to 80 kg or 90 or 100, whatever you are now. It's food. That's all it is. The power of food is from the sun. Surya Jyoti, Jyoti Surya, Agnir Jyoti, Agni Shakti. Yeah? It's the sun, its power through Jatharagni. Breathe again. Roop, Rang, Roshni, Pradan Karti Chi. Chautha, breath. As you breathe in through your nostril with the three, the fourth, bring it to the heart area. It reflects your fluidity of your body. 70% earth has to have water, ocean. Similarly, body has 70% fluid. Otherwise, you don't get cohesion, shitalta in your body. The functions don't happen. So like earth can't survive, the body can't survive. So no, still there is no other drink in the world more pure than water. Always strive for perfection. Don't settle for the second best like a soda or a wine or alcohol. There's only second and third best. The purity of what it is, what you are, always seek from it. So be in the sun in the morning. Midday is no point. It's not the right time. In the morning, in the evening, take that sun, direct energy, pure water, breath, purity, go in nature so that you have enough of oxygen you are breathing in, not car polluted air all the time. Be conscious of what you do to your body. Breathe again. Fifth, pran, apan, saman, udan, dhyan. As you breathe in, use the other four that we talked about. The fifth one, come up right to the top of your head. Dhyan is a circulation of your body, the blood, the electrical conduction system of your heart, the chemical processes of digestion, and the neuropeptides and the hormones and all that you secrete in your body, the nuclear energy component, atomic energy that is inside our body. These are sthul sharir components that at medical level we utilize. Surgery we do, cutting the body, then we do chemical drugs to treat your infections and heart and other problems. Then we do certain imaging studies, we use nuclear medicine, radioisotopes. We use these sthul physical components to travel through the body. So we've gone that far. But you have to know body is beyond that. There's mind. And if we don't understand, then never mind how many billions government is going to put into look after mental health, which we have to and we should. The problem is it's much more complicated. It's not a physical organ, your mental state. It comes from this inside suksham, sharira. And there are very few things that we can do to help ourselves. So if you don't want to care about your physical body, you think you pay enough tax to get medical care, good. But at least do things to help your mental state, is the depression, the anxiety, the loneliness, the aggression, the imbalance of your body. And if mind is not controlled, you always will be physically sick. So at least for that, try and do some yoga exercises, try and balance yourself. Breathe again. Nag, Kurma, Karikal, Devda, Dhananjay, they are the 5 pran components which run your digestive, your peristalsis, birth process, other processes inside your body. Breathe again. Now, take your attention to your digestive system of your body. As I said, if you don't have food, your body won't grow. Whatever we are is a result of food. So it's from after breath, it's very important to know how are we making our body? What are we putting in our body? That is the freedom of being a human, that you have, you can decide what to do, how can you change the taste of the food and things. Good on you. That choice is not given to the animals or fish, amphibians. They are only eating what they're supposed to eat, but humans are the people never satisfied because the ego is controlling the mind. So you always can't have one food next day even because your taste bud is so like monkey-minded. It just jumps. Today I have to have this, morning this, that. While the body actually requires very minimal amount of food anyway. So addiction to things and what you put in your mouth is your responsibility as a human. Not to be fearful of dogmas of religion or anything. But your responsibility, what are you making your body a Shamsham Bhumi kind of thing, a symmetry? It's your responsibility. No fear, nothing from anyone or anywhere else. What do you do to yourself is more important. Because after you choose the thing, it's not under your control. The body will act like whatever is put in, like a machine then. The tube takes it down, acid helps breaking down in the stomach, and the loops of bowel, 8 meters small bowel, 2 meters large bowel, contain billions of bacteria, literally billions of bacteria. And this is what gets damaged if you don't eat the right type of food. Your microbial flora gets damaged. And if they are not in the proper numbers, and which has rapidly grown down after you move into city areas because of changing habits, your body gets affected quite negatively. So lots of chronic diseases happens. Even mental status starts changing. These are scientifically now shown. Your microbial health is very important, and that's what happens if you don't eat what you're supposed to eat. You don't eat enough prebiotic or fruit kind of things, so yogurt or probiotic things like in your diet. The foods are not properly cooked, bad oil, and bad choice of foods. What is normal for a human person, it will damage this flora, and that's how it damages your body. So be mindful of what you put in your mouth. Breathe again. Now take your attention to the sides of your tummy. Watch with your third eye a bean-shaped structure, which is called kidney, which is filtering your blood every second. If it doesn't do, you'll die with poison. That's how much of toxin we produce in our body. So have your mind to express gratitude and thank your body, because it's overworking every minute and they are subconscious without you knowing. Now bring your attention to your panja, fingers, your kalai, your koni, up, reed, your vertebrae, hadis, all go down, all the way to the adi, poli, and your gutta come up. You just travel through your body. It's your body. You shouldn't be ashamed about it. Put attention to it as you shower. Make sure you showering and you're putting attention to your body in washing and not actually thinking of 100 other things. It's the same thing. If you don't concentrate and think about your body doesn't respond. Come to the pelvic area, Ida, Pingla, the Chandranavi, impact of moon position on secretion of hormones in your body, Surya Navi, the rotation of Earth around Sun and Sun's rotation in the Milky Way, direct astronomical effect on your body through our energy centers, which is pineal gland, your pituitary gland secretes these hormones, different types of hormones in your body. So if you like it or not, your circadian rhythm is called, you need to wake up on time. If you don't, your hormone secretion is broken. And you yourself are responsible for it. It's simple things. We can't escape that because Earth doesn't stop. If it stopped for you, then good luck. Then nothing bad will happen. But it's not stopping because it has a duty bound for entire creation, not for individual. So you have to follow some rules. If you don't like it, too bad. But if you are waking up whole night, every night, and sleeping whole day, what will happen to your body? Your hormone secretions will go imbalance. Simple as that. You'll put on weight. Your body's immune system will go down. Your digestive process will go out of order. It's simple, common sense, but sometimes The problem is common sense is not common anymore. You have to remind people now. So thalamus, hypothalamus, pituitary gland, pineal gland, these are all functioning because of the rotation of the earth around sun and sun's rotation in the Milky Way. We can't help it. It's a universal rule. That's how it runs. Your thyroid, your parathyroid, the thymus, maja, asti, bone marrow. You get spare tires, like we drive cars, we have spare tires, we put stem cells in our bone marrow. But if we don't know how to use the spare tire, you always, or you can have NRMA. NRMA can come and change your tire, and you can have me. I can help you stimulate your thymus, your bone marrow, and produce these spare tires in your body, enough of your stem cells to make you healthy again. You can have someone. But if you don't have either no NRMA and no someone to guide you, and you don't have the knowledge, and you're broken down on the road, what will happen to you? That's what happens to our body if we are not doing the things that needs to be done. Okay? So there's all these spare things are in your body. So thymus, bone marrow, all lymph nodes contain these systems in our body to protect you. And then otherwise our life we live in today is all what's called survival instinct. Only 24-hour charge, stressful life. As soon as you wake up, you start shouting. You go to bed, you are still unhappy, and you are still rotating around in your mind. Imagine what will happen to your body. Your adrenal gland is secreting cortisols and other hormones which are keeping you charged up 24 hours a day. And that will break your bodies. There is no way you can save yourself if you live a life like 24 hours a day, this manner. That's why doing simple things like yoga is very helpful, because it brings you balance and readjusts your what's called survival level of life that we are living in the Western world. So your vasovagal tone, it's called, it needs to be stimulated where your parasympathetic system of actually bringing balance is very important. This is what is Yoga Nidra. So it brings you back into this parasympathetic system of stimulation where your heart rate goes down, your blood pressure goes down, your pupils dilate, your face becomes beautiful, your length of your telomeres of your DNA are increased so that you can have long life, happy life. Creativity, rest, repair, regeneration happens in your body. Otherwise, you are living fight, fright, flight type of response to your body. No one else will damage your body. You yourself will damage it. And this is the problem of the modern world. So think about it. Now bring your attention to your eyes. As I say, our world is our life is seen through our eyes, but those eyes only give you only 10% of what we see anywhere in this universe. Same with your ears, same with your nostrils, same with your taste bud. Imagine if you can have the taste of everything so magnified, and then you don't have to take sugar or salt or fat with it. That's what is the power of taste bud inside you at a suksham level. So you can have the best hot chocolate of the world, but no calories in it. And this is possible. The capability of the body is there to feel all these things if you desire, if you have discipline enough to do it. Then the actions that we do, your hands, your feet, your reproductive organs, excretory organs, the way we speak, these are our antennas to the body. And these are in direct control by your mind or your ego. And if you don't go beyond this, you are slave to this, and you are always fight, fright, this kind of survival mode. You are living your life. And it is what's called like devil. It is destroying your body, yourself, your respect, and everything goes away. So breathe in. Bring your attention to the tailbone. Follow the paths, the neural connections, subtle.
Ida, Pingla, in the middle, the spinal cord, Sushumna from Muladhar. We started our asans from there, Muladhar, Swadhisthana, Manipur, Anahat, Hit Pradhan, Vishuddhi, Nashkagara, Trikuti or Ajna, Sahasra, Brahmid. Right on the top, Brahmudra, Brahmahura, Brahmananda. And then 18 inches above your head, there's a zone which is opens your top of your head into what's called energy of the universe. If you want to hack into the ultimate university of the world, where every knowledge sits, it's possible as well. In the end, all our professors and everyone who brings those things go beyond their own learning anyway. Where do they bring this knowledge from? Tesla or Elon Musk in the end now. All the our rishis from the past of writing all the planetary system, the Brahman, where did they get the knowledge? No university taught them. We are all same. Everyone's made of those same components. Everybody has this capability. Don't limit yourself, as I say, everyone is unique. Be that unique person and learn to go beyond what we have been programmed to do by watching news, media, and others, listening to people and things. Go beyond it. So breathe in. Now, that's Sthul Sharira, Suksham Sharira, or subtle body or outer body experience. You can have that feeling. So now you're relaxed. You go out of your beta waves, which is very high frequency, to alpha, which makes you relax and rest. That's why you feel better. Now, if you move yourself to watch your body as only a body which is lying down, but you can watch yourself from the ceiling of your house, try and watch it. Then keep moving yourself to the International Space Station and watch the Earth now. And you can see Earth as a ball. It's spinning about 1600 kilometers per second. So that's why I get 6 seasons in a year. Then it is orbiting around the sun, around 2000 some kilometers per hour, takes 365 days. So Jupiter takes 12 hours to go around the sun, 12 years to go around the sun. And that's why Hindus have this Mahakumbh Melas like 12 years every, because if Jupiter's gravity is not there, Earth will be blasted by asteroids and be finished within a minute. So all this planetary system has a role. We are not separated. We are protected by different planetary activities that's happening. Keep moving. Now, if you enter what's called the Akash Ganga or Milky Way, Earth is a tiny dust particle. There's billions of planetary systems, so we become irrelevant anyway in context of the creation. The field, the presence there, the sun is actually spinning in the Milky Way around 800 kilometers per hour. Our Milky Way spins in the cosmic web around 2 billion kilometers per hour. Who said we were still? Why are you so static? Why do you want not to change in your life something better? Everything is changing, everything is moving. So don't be so strict in yourself and stiff. Be like a coconut tree, yeah? When the cyclones come, they sway. That's why they survive. Otherwise, they will break. So if you're too hard on yourself, you'll break one day. You need to be flexible enough. Try to be open and so the universe is spinning. Now within our Milky Way, in our universe, there's 9 planets, the sun, the planetary system. And then there are other planets like us. But it's called parallel universes like us. The closest is Alpha Centauri. The couple planets, like Earth-like planets. Andromeda, Metromeda. Now we're talking about metaverse or meta. Facebook has changed its name. What is meta? What is meta-human? What is metacognition? This is what it is. This is Yog Nidra. This is what they're putting the name into in that manner, that your capacity of your mind to see beyond your physical comprehension by your senses, but through your internal power of seeing things beyond you. You go to the electromagnetic frequency level. This is your method. This is what your teachers from centuries. Hindus have been teaching this thing. Now it's becoming such a big thing. When you hear the word meta, metaverse, metacognition, virtual reality, all these things coming, people are now accepting it. Last 10, 15 years, the whole thing is changing about what we know about our capability. Now we realize, this meta of mind is of no use until it becomes in an action form. So like our body, our chakras from Muladhara to the body, each of the centers have what's called particles. The neural plexus, if you activate them, they become waves, and waves become energy. And that's how the yoga helps you become something so powerful. It brings you this metacognition in you. And beyond that, so your waves, particles become wave, mass becomes energy, your mind becomes energy, your time and space comprehension, which is a human construct, you go beyond that. You understand then what it is like, what's called dark energy, dark matter. It's called Kam Brahma. Om Kam Brahma. It's beyond dark energy, where the source of everything. You can, it's called quantum energy. So God particles, God energy. You can use science to describe these things. But that is what it is. That's what is in the Vedas. That's what the Sadhya Sukta in Rig Veda teaches, this space of energy beyond everything anyone who knows, who can ever know, who can ever comprehend. That who has it, you can only communicate with that in the form of energy of that level. Nothing else. So dip into it, hack that energy, bring it back. Come back to yourself, this body, activate it. See, you have the right, you have the freedom. And everybody has actually this right to take this energy. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Okay, so that's Yoga Nidra. You go through Yoga Nidra, the biggest benefit that you'll get is you go into what's called a relaxed state of your mental state, from beta waves to alpha, alpha into theta. Your level of creativity increases. So you are actively sleeping. By default, you need 8 hours of sleep. If you don't, your body will not repair. But you can change this by doing Yoga Nidra. You halve your amount of sleep that you need then, because what you are doing is actively then relaxing your body into different waveforms by taking this journey. Try in your life and you'll feel. That's what naps do. People now, science accepts. You get 10, 15 minutes of nap. Suddenly what happens to you, you go into this alpha or theta wave level and your creativity increases. And lots of corporate world is using these techniques now. They wouldn't give thanks to yoga or Hindu culture or religion, but they're using it. But what Hindus are doing, Hindus are dead with secularism and other kind of belief system, that they have no respect for their own culture and anything anymore. It's very sad. They're lost kind of being who try and copy someone who has no respect for them anyway, but they will keep doing it and not understanding what they have is gold in him. Or diamonds are here, keep running. There was some saying like you keep running behind gold or something, but you
forget that you have diamonds actually. So this is what it is, just given different names, and it's okay because maybe that will, and the purpose is to save the entire universe anyway. It doesn't matter. It's our choice. But with education, we should get better in terms of actually realizing the good things and bringing them in our body. So those are the things, and you bring in your life, and you get much more energy. You are more relaxed. You're not pleasure dependent, but you seek happiness. You have peace. You have gratitude. Your body functions much better because all the positive genes in your body is amplified. So you prevent illnesses like cancers and things. But if you are a person who complains day and night, you are only promoting what's called negative genes in your body, and it is going to damage you. So, as a doctor, I try and actually share whatever I have, and I see that there's lots of positive attributes and values in the system to balance your body, to become healthier. If you don't care about spirituality, that's none of my business. But I do care that people be healthy. Okay, so how do you actually focus on each of these energy centers? Is asans we did, Muladhara, Swadhisthana, each of them we were doing. They're okay. They give you some infuses some energy in those particles so that they become wave and the frequencies. But if you do breath is the ultimate, what's called tapasya. If you could focus on your breath, the amount of stimulation then you induce in each of these energy centers is magnified many times. Okay, so let's do some of them. First one, Bhastika. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your nose. When you breathe in, push your belly button out. When you breathe out, push your belly button in. So you'll probably realize that now we are utilizing those muscles more specifically. While we are doing asans, it's not that targeted. Now it's further targeted. We are targeting them. Now it's so for Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipur. Now, when you're breathing in and out, when you're pushing belly button in and out with synchronizing them, you are using your pelvic muscles, your tummy muscles, your muscles around your navel. Now, if you bring your attention to those levels, then you bring energy. So whenever you have attention to something, then only you get energy. And you know that anything you want to do in life. So similarly now, when you're doing these exercises, you bring your attention to them. Where there's attention, there's energy. Simple, quite simple. Then you stimulate those neural plexus, particles that there are into wave form. There's a space around it. And if you concentrate on that space, it moves that energy. Okay, so you can do, this is called Sudarshan Kriya. So you do the similar thing. So if you push your hand up and you breathe in, your belly button goes in front. When you push your hand down, you exhale and you push your belly button in. Similar action. Keep your back always straight, because where your thought is, where your mind is, there is energy. Where there's energy, That's how you activate your neurons in your body. Okay. See, if you're not used to doing it, you'll feel lots of pain because so much of your muscle is being pulled around your tummy. But that's what it does. You need to activate them. As I said in the beginning, if you don't walk on a farm or go for a walk and do things in the morning and don't wake up on time, you'll have to do this thing. There's no other way because there's by default you can do things by without realizing it, which is better than doing nothing. Okay, so that's Bhastika. So next one you can do is what's called Agnisar. So you breathe in. As you breathe out, put your attention to your belly button. This is just above it is the Agni component digestive center. And you hold the breath. When you hold the breath, then you move your belly button out and in and out and in and out and in. So out, in, as long as you can. So it teaches you how to hold your breath, and at the same time, you focus your mind on those energy centers, and it stimulates the neural plexus, produces waves which move up the spine into your brain. And if these get together, they fire together. Okay, so neurons, when they get together, fire, then you get the energy. Okay, so breathe in, breathe out, hold. Breathe in, out. Breathe in deep, out and hold. Called Agnisar, okay? Self-explanatory. Stimulate all the chakras. They are celiac plexus, Surya Nabhi, okay? Now, next one is we'll do Vahi. Let's do the Vishuddhi ones, okay? So breathe in through your throat area, like this. So breathe in. Put your attention here. Move your power of breath to your throat area. So you're feeling as the vibrations that you're breathing. Ujjayi pranayam. Breathe in. Now, variation of Ujjayi pranayam is put your chin on your chest, so further pressure around it. So imagine your thymus, yeah, it's a powerhouse of immune system in your body. Heart, your voice box, the whole area, yeah, it's getting stimulated. So if you feel less energy in your body, just do this. Physically, you can do it as well. Press it on your chest. Okay. So you see, I teach you weekly like how to take out your stress by pressing your body, just gently. So similarly, you do here. Okay. So it stimulates, has this vibrational impact on your organs inside. So Ujjayi pranayam does that similar thing. Close your right nostril, breathe out through your left. So Ujjayi. Now, so we did Bhastika, we did Agnisar, we did Ujjayi Pranayam. Now we'll do Kapalbhati. Okay, Kapal is the fontanelle. Metaphorically, you are here in your lifetime to, when you are alive, to open that. Not when you're dead, then break the skull. It's too late. While you are alive, when you are born as a child, which is a freedom, which has lots of questions, let them always be free to ask you questions. Okay, don't control children asking questions. Up to 2 years, when finally they learn to speak, the fontanelle closes. This is where the connection is to the universe, that electromagnetic frequency, the energy, or what we call now metacognitive ability of humans that they can aspire to. A child already has it. Not only physically in his full sharir it get closes, which it closes by 2 years, and the child speaks and never knows. Parents don't know what all the smile and everything meant before that. We also then fulfill the brain with what our beliefs are. And we have wrong beliefs. And if you're watching TV every day, which is all negative news, sure, you are creating a software of the child into complete mess. Which, that's the truth. It might hurt. It might feel bad to listen to this thing. But when was TV giving you some positive news? News is a media, is a business, you should know. It only thrives on actually controversies. And controversies are only which things are negative, which will make people react emotionally. So understand what you are watching, what children are watching, what we are doing. So it closes. And you're programmed anyway. You can't realign. And 35 years of life goes through the system. And by the time you become someone, you become a slave to these systems. And it has taken away all your freedom. We are made into rule-bound people, not to knock the door, not to knock anything. You are but completely controlled by all these rules and regulations and everything, where your capability of creativity, of what you can be, is totally controlled. But if you learn yoga methods, it gives you one more opportunity in life to reopen yourself. So meditative activity is very powerful in that brings you into the intuition level and gives you that freedom back. All the activities that we do to sit and meditate are essential. You can't just suddenly sit and say you'll start meditating. It doesn't happen because of years and years of programming to your body has separated from yourself. It's not so easy. And that's why a lot of people fail when they try and do. We do lots of religious activities, rituals and things to learn how to concentrate and get some energy and focus. But that in itself is not the end. You have to go further. So Kapalbhati is a very powerful pran kriya in which we are stimulating the energy centers. Those particles become wave, your thoughts become energy. And when you have energy, you can do something which you desire. These things work best for positive attributes. When you have negative thoughts and negative things, you can only, if you put this kind of activity into that, then you'll become very negative as well. So you have to be very careful of the thought process where you want to be. So Kapalbhati is an exhalation exercise. So we were doing the other one, so breathing in, now we breathe out. So it's like this. You'll notice that most of our focus is around the celiac plexus or the Surya Navi. So we're breathing out, we're pushing belly button inside, and you create pressure, which pushes the breath out, creates a vacuum. You're breathing in without realizing it's just leave it. Don't focus on that. Just focus on breathing out. Okay. Sit straight. You can use the chair, you can use the wall, you can use your hand, because it's a complete prana kriya from Muladhara to the Sahasra level. Okay. So the thing is, when you get into the rhythm, it feels so peaceful that you don't want to come out of it. Okay. So you need require some practice, obviously some asans and exercises so that you get the muscle strength and be able to sit. Once you get into rhythm, there's so much of stimulation of the positive energy inside you. You can keep doing for hours, and some people they do for hours. If you have specific illnesses you want to treat, you can do it. That's called Bhastika, Kapal Bhati. Now we'll do um, what we'll do, Abhentra Briti, Vahi Kumbhak. Okay, so breathe in deeply, breathe out. Mool ban, Jalandan ban, Udan ban. Hold your breath as long as you can. When you can't hold, breathe in, nice, mindful, completely focused from Mooladhara right to the top of your head is a bar. Breath is a shower of internal body as a water is outside of your body. So Vai Kumbhak, that's what it does. So breathe in, breathe out, hold. So once you learn the rhythms of this, then you can induce what's called stimulation of these particles into waves by using mantras. Sanskrit mantras are very powerful vibrational energy. Om Bhu, Om Bhua, Om Saha, Om Maha, Om Jana, Om Tapa, Om Satyam, Om Janam, Om Anantam, Om Brahma. You can utilize them. Then it magnifies that level of energy. But first learn how to do it. Mool Band, Jalandan Band, Udan Band. The space is where the power is, like the space infinite, Akash, inner atom, the space between the nucleus and the electrons is where the power lies. So in the breath, when you do this, Vaikumbhak, be in that space and you'll find peace because for that moment you don't have any thoughts that come and interfere. Because these thoughts are part and parcel of the ego which disturbs you every second. You can't focus. You're either itching your leg, you're watching the TV, you're watching your phone, you're fighting in your mind full time. That this is what breathing exercises they help you this way. Now we'll do Anulom Vilom. So breathe into the left nostril, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left. Now we convert Anulom Vilom into Nadi Shrodhan. Nadi means, 72,000 Nadia, subtle neural plexus centers that we have. To stimulate them, we do the same sequence of action but no noise, totally focused. Breathe into the left, close both nostrils and hold your breath. Out to the left, close both nostrils and hold. In to the right, Close both nostrils and hold. Out to the left. Close both nostrils and hold. In to the left. Close both nostrils and hold. Out to the right. Close both nostrils and hold. In to the right. Close both nostrils and hold. Out to the left. Close both nostrils and hold. In to the left. Close both nostrils and hold. Out to the right. Close both nostrils and hold. In to the right. Close both nostrils and hold. Out to the left. Close both nostrils and hold. Hands on your thighs. Keep your eyes closed. So it takes this much time on average until with practice you might not require anything and you can sit still. But now at least you know how to make yourself still, completely still. So this stillness, silence, internal silence, not closing your mouth only, internal silence is the reservoir of power, is the network of communication with the unlimited consciousness. So Atma, Paramatma, finite consciousness, infinite. This is the language. When you become that silent inside you, then only you can see that component beyond your sthul and suksham sharira. While you are here at this stage, you can might as well do some meditation. Keep being still, keep in this position. Let us sit for a while away from all the miseries of worldly life, worries, kid, sit at one place with a peaceful mind. And let us try to beneath the feet and shut out that almighty goal. मानव जीवन का उद्देश्य है सुख प्राप्त कर कर दोनों लोगों का उन्नति करना। भौतिक सुख शरीर तक सीमित है, आती और जाती और स्थायी नहीं है। स्थायी और आत्मिक सुख और सच्चिदानंद स्वरूप परम पिता परमात्मा के शरण में प्राप्त होता है। Primordial sound, the language of the universe. Say 3 times. Completely focused. A around your belly button, U around your heart, Ma around top of your head. A Ma. Vachik, Upansik, Manasik. Swaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat Sankalp। हे परम पिता परमात्मा, हम अपने विभिन्न दुखों की निवृत्ति के लिए और आपके पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति के लिए अपने पूर्ण शक्ति से आपकी शरण में आए हैं। आप कृपया करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुखों को दूर करके हमें पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति कराइए और आपकी कृपा हमारे ऊपर सदा बनी रहे। ओम। प्रतिहारा। मैं शुद्ध आत्मा, मैं चेतन स्वरूप, मैं 5 महाभूत आकाश वायु अग्नि जल पृथ्वी जिससे मैं बना हूँ, 5 तन्मात्राएं रूप रंग स्पर्श गंध शब्द जिससे शरीर चलता है, 10 इंद्रियाएं, हमारे चित्र मन बुद्धि अहंकार, मैं ये सब कुछ नहीं हूँ। मैं शुद्ध आत्मा हूँ, मैं चेतन स्वरूप हूँ। मैं शुद्ध आत्मा, मैं चेतन स्वरूप हूँ। The body keeps changing, mind keeps changing, emotions keep changing, thoughts keep changing, but I never change. I'm the divine, I'm the soul, I'm the prana, I'm the life, I'm part and part of the entire. मैं शुद्ध आत्मा हूँ, मैं चेतन स्वरूप हूँ। प्रतिहारा, डिटैचमेंट, इंटरसेप्शन, intuitive power, right side of your brain becomes dominant because it only speaks in a very silent language, quietly, while your left brain makes all the noise that we see and hear. And this soft noise, soft voice is always covered. Pratihara brings that out, the soft connection that you have, the soft voice that is there for all of us. मैं शुद्ध आत्मा, मैं चेतन स्वरूप हूँ। So keep being in this position, this stage is called dharana. Because you require dharana, concentration to enter dhyan or meditative phase. You can't make dhyan happen. You have to enter it by being in full concentration where it excludes your superficial sensual perceptions. And you are at the level of your core, which is the Atma, your spirit, your energy, your prana. Once you go there and you feel that, meditation happens. Meditation in Western definition is just having peace, which is very wonderful and is good. It gives you relaxation and it's really, really nice because it balances your adrenal glands. So you come into alpha wave. But meditative, according to Ved, is more deeper. Dhyan. It goes beyond your sthul, suksham sharir to your karan sharir, atmik shakti. When you want to feel that eternal blissfulness, Satchidanand, Sarup, Paramatma, then meditation, deep meditation can take you there. To maintain this state of your being is dharana. Because the nature of our mind is to keep jumping and we can't block the mind. It takes years and years to become automated. It doesn't happen. For all of us, we'll have to take the journey of being there when you just shut your eyes and you are there. To reach there, it requires practice. So meantime, the practice is to keep your mind in that purity phase. That is, I find it is to just be within the qualities of the Creator. का पहला अर्थ है स्वर व्यापक, स्वर शक्तिमान, स्वर अंतर्यामी, सच्चिदानंद स्वरूप, निराकार, दयालु, अजन्मा, आनंद, निर्विकार, नित्य पवित्र, सृष्टि करता, उसी की उपासना करना योग है। 9 द्रव्य आकाश, वायु, अग्नि, जल, पृथ्वी, 24 गुण, 33 कोटियां, 5 क्रिया, धर्म अर्थ का मोक्ष की प्राप्ति, ब्रह्मचर्य, गृहस्थी, वानप्रस्थ, संन्यास की रास्ता देने वाला, अनंत काल से अपने उपकारों, अपनी आशीर्वादों की वर्षा करता है। प्राणी मात्र के संपूर्ण कामनाओं को आप ही प्रतीक्षण पूर्ण करते, हमारे लिए जो कुछ शुद्ध तथा हितकर है उसे आप बिना मांगे स्वयं हमारे झोली में डालते जाते हो। आपके आंचल में विचल शांति तथा आनंद का वास है कि चरण चरण की शीतल छाया में परम तृप्ति, शाश्वत सुख की उपलब्धि तथा सब अभिलषित पदार्थों की प्राप्ति हमें सच्ची श्रद्धा तथा विश्वास हो। हम स्थिति, प्रार्थना, उपासना करें, हम कमल की फूल की तरह बने, माया रूप जो जिंदगी जीते हुए भी से अलग समाधि प्राप्ति कराए। का दूसरा अर्थ है सब रक्षक, आदि दैविक, आदि भौतिक, आध्यात्मिक, पृथ्वी लोक, वनस्पति, देवलोक, स्थूल शरीर, सूक्ष्म कारण शरीर, चाके राखो साइया, मार सके ना कोई, बाल लंबा कर सके जो जग बैरी हो। तो शीत है हमारे पूरी शरीर जो पर्सनल जोन होती है, कुछ नहीं आपको कर सकता है, कोई एक्सीडेंट, कोई रेंडमनेस, कुछ नहीं। आप जो सिंक्रोनिसिटी है ना, सर्पिंडियस, जो आपकी एनर्जी हर समय ऐसे ही रहेगी, कुछ को आपको कुछ नहीं कर सकता, उतनी बड़ी शक्ति है इसमें। हमारे में सात्विक गुणों की प्राप्ति हो, क्षमा, सरलता, स्थिरता, निर्भीकता, अहंकार, शून्यता, तो सब अच्छे गुण हमारे संपत्ति बने, हमारे शरीर स्वस्थ तथा परिपुष्ट हो, मन सूक्ष्म तथा उन्नत हो, आत्मा पवित्र तथा सुंदर हो, हमारी सारी इंद्रियां सात्विक गुण उनमें प्राप्त हो, हमारे हृदय में दया तथा सहानुभूति हो, वाणी में मिठास हो, में दृष्टि में प्यार हो, हमें बुद्धि तथा ज्ञान से परिपूर्ण करे, हमारी व्यक्तित्व महान तथा विशाल हो, दीनात दीनों के मन में विचरने वाले ईश्वर आपके चन्नान बिंदियों में हमारा जीवन अर्पित है, अपनी सेवा में लेकर हमें कृतार्थ करे, ईश्वर में कृतार्थ करे। का तीसरा अर्थ है शुद्धमसि, बुद्धमसि, मुक्तमसि, निरंजनो, शुद्ध, पवित्र, ऑल प्योर, परफेक्ट एंड कंप्लीट, तत्वमसि, हम ब्रह्म जैसे, सच्चिदानंद, संकल्प, मोक्ष, शिव शक्ति, रितम, हमें संकल्प करें, साधना, पुरुषार्थ, अभ्यास करें, विवेक, वैराग की प्राप्ति हो, तब हमारे शरीर से तामसिक जो स्टेट है, नेगेटिविटी, सुबह उठ नहीं पाते, ये सब दूर हो जाएगा, मन से चंचलता, निष्काम कर्म होने लगेगा, और हमारी कारण शरीर, जन्मों जन्म की जो संस्कार है, जो क्लेश है, वो सब निकल जाएगी। विद्या, अस्मिता, राग, द्वेष, अवनिवेश, मृत्यु का भय, उल्टा ज्ञान लगाओ, बनने की भावना सब समाप्त हो, वात पीत कफ की बराबरी, जागृत से स्वप्न, सुषुप्ति, तुरिया, तुरिया तक भावे, चेतना, ये जो स्थिति है सब आपको अपने महसूस करने लगेगा, हमारी शब्द, हमारी वाणी, हमारे संकल्प बने ऐसे, अन्न, जल, आकाश, स्मृति, आशा, प्राण, आत्मा, परमात्मा की जो मिलन है, लोकेशना, कुतेशना, वितेशना अपने दूर जाएगी, और आप में मैत्री भाव, करुणा, मुदिता, उपेक्षा की प्राप्ति होने लगेगी, और शरीर की आपको पूरी पता हो जाएगी, अन्नमय, कोश, मनमय, प्राणमय, विज्ञान, आनंदमय, कोश, शीत जो है सब आपको अपने अपने आप में दिखाने लगेगा सब, तब जो यम नियम है अपने आप में पूरा होने लगेगा। अहिंसा, सत्य, अस्त्य, ब्रह्मचर्य, अपिग्रह, सौ, संतोष, तपस्या, स्वाध्याय, ईश्वर निधाने आपकी नैचा बन जाएगी, तब आप स्थिति में एकाग्रता की स्थिति बन पाओगे। योग चित्र वृत्ति निरोधा, सर्विकल्प से सर्विचार, सर्विस से निर्विच, सर्व संप्रजा स्थिति से संप्रजा स्थिति, सर्वगुण से निर्गुण, सान सुष्मिता, कैवल्या, धारणा, ध्यान की प्राप्ति, संयम की प्राप्ति, तब सिद्धि की प्राप्ति होगी। एस्ट्रो प्रोजेक्शन, अभी तुम केवल थोड़ी थोड़ी अपने आप को समझ रहे हैं, वेस्टर्न वर्ल्ड धीरे समझ रहा है, अल्फा बीटा डेल्टा वो इसकी तरफ जा रहा है, और अपने आप को ऐसे क्वालिटीज ला रहे हैं ना। जितनी कॉर्पोरेट वर्ल्ड है, जितना सक्सेस बड़ी बड़ी कंपनीज ला रहे, दे आर इनकॉर्पोरेटिंग दिस क्वालिटी इन देम, दे आर यूजिंग दिस एक्स्ट्रा डायमेंशन टू प्रोड्यूस दैट एक्स्ट्रा। सब योग की शक्ति है, योग से ही आता है, ये सब इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं। कितने लोग भारत ट्रेवल करते हैं, जाते हैं 1 महीना 3 महीना बैठकर साल में सब कर कर फिर लौट कर आकर सिलिकॉन वैली ऐसी जगह पर बैठकर काम करते हैं। आप ये तो हमारा है, क्यों नहीं हम इसको इस्तेमाल करते हैं। लेकिन योग वहां पर नहीं, केवल मटीरियल सक्सेस का नहीं, आपको समाधि की प्राप्ति ले जाएगा, सिद्धि की प्राप्ति। लगभग 2030 2050 में लोग ऐसे करने लगेंगे कि सिद्धि की अनिमा महिमा गरिमा लरिमा महिमा प्रजापति प्राप्ति कम्य इस्तेमाल इस्तेमाल, आपकी जो शक्ति है पूरी शरीर की, जो आप पहुंच पाए वहां एस्ट्रल प्रोजेक्शन होने लगेगा, आप में शक्ति आ जाएगी, आप मेटा जो कम्युनिकेशन है करने लगेंगे। करते हैं वैसे, दिखाने के लिए लोग नहीं करते हैं। भारत में कितने लोग हैं उनमें शक्ति है, बैठकर यहाँ से कहाँ कहाँ चीज पूरी पूरी देखते रहते हैं, उनको पूरा अंदाज। लेकिन उनका जो यात्रा है वो मोक्ष की यात्रा है, ये फिजिकल वर्ल्ड की मैजिक शो बनाकर दिखाने वाली बात नहीं है उनमें। प्राण स्वरूप परमात्मा, प्राणों का प्राण, दुख हरता, सुख प्रदाता, जगत के उत्पादक, प्रकाशमान परमात्मा देव, अब आपके वर्णीय शेष स्वरूप का ध्यान करते हमारी बुद्धि को उत्तम मार्ग में प्रेरित कीजिए। मंत्र चिकित्सा, संस्कृत जो मंत्र है इनमें जो वाइब्रेशन है वही अल्टीमेट लैंग्वेज होती है आपकी कम्युनिकेशन। यथा पिंडे तथा ब्रह्मांड। ओम सहना भवतु सहना भुनक्तु सवीर्यं कर्वावहि तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहि। ओम तक्षुर्देहितं पुरुषाच्युकृतमुचत पश्येमि शरदा शतं जीवेमि शरदा शतां शृणुयाम शरदा शतां प्रभाम शरदा शतां दीनश्याम शरदा शतात् वश्यं शरदा शतात् यज्जाग्रतो दूर्मय दैवितं दैवितिं दूरमं ज्योतिषां ज्योतिरीकं तन्मे मनाशि संकल्पमस्तु। ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव वन्दनामृतर्मुक्ष्मामृतात्। तेजोमसि तेजोमहि देहि ओम बलमसि बलमहि देहि ओम ओजोमसि ओजोमहि देहि वीरमसि वीरमहि देहि ओम सहोमसि सहोमहि देहि ओम मनुर्मसि मनुर्महि देहि ओम तमेव माचत पिता तमेव बंधुशिखा तमेव विद्या द्रविणं तमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। ओम विश्वानुदेव सवितर्दुतानि पराशुव यद्भद्रं तन्नाश्वा। ओम हिरण्यगर्भा समवर्तिताग्रे भूतस्य जाता प्रतिरेख्या सदा धारिपित विन्ध्यामुतम कृष्मै देवाय हविषाविधेम। भूयात्मदा बलदा यस्य विश्वे उपास्ते प्रश्यं यस्य देवा यस्य छायामृतं यस्य मृत्यै कृष्मै देवाय हविषाविधेम। भूय प्राणत निमिषतो महि त्वैकन्द्रिया जगतो भाभुव यायष्यस्य द्विपचस्पतुष्पदा कृष्मै देवाय हविषाविधेम। मेन्द्रदेवरुद्रापितविचदिरा येन स्वासवितं निर्मनाक योऽन्तरिक्षे राजशो विमाना कृष्मै देवाय हविषाविधेम। ओम प्रजापतिर्नखदेतानन्य विश्वा जातानि परिता भगव यत्कामास्ते जो मस्तन्नोस्तु श्यामपतरो रहिनाम ओम सन्नो बंधुर्जनिता सविदाता धमानि वेद भुवनानि विश्व यत्र देवामृत मानुषान्ना शशित्रिये धामन्न धैर्यंता ओम अग्ने नये सुबतारा स्मान विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान् यदस्मज्जौरान् मेनो भूय शान्ते नमः उक्तिं विधेम ओम नमो शंभवाय च नमो भवाय च नमः शंकराय च मस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ओम शन्नो मित्रा शन्वरुणा शन्नो भर्गो हरिमा शन्नो इंद्रो बृहस्पते शन्नो विष्णु रुक्रमा नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्तवाय तमे प्रतीक्षम ब्रह्मादि स्वामी रिक्तम वदिष्यामि सत्यम वदिष्यामि तन्ममौतु तद्वाक्तरामौतु हौतु मामौतु वाक्तराम ओम शन्नदेवी रविष्टया आपो भवन्तु पीते शन्नो रवि शर्वन्तु न ओम सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु ओम स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो बृहद्देवाशा स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नष्टाशर्यो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति न बृहस्पतिर्दधातु न ओम देना तक्तेना भुजिन्ता ओम यथा पिंडे तथा ब्रह्मांडे यथा पिंडे ओम कुर्निवाहि कर्माणि विजय विषेतां समायोत्वैति नान्यतिथि अस्ति न कर्म लिपते नवे ओमस्तु मा सत्गमय तमसुमा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युमा अमृतं गमय ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ओम पूर्णमदा पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम देव शांति अंतरिक्ष गुण शांति पृथ्वी शांति रापा शांति रोषधय शांति बृहस्पति शांति विश्व देवा शांति ब्रह्म शांति सर्वगुण शांति शांतिरेव शांति क्षमा शांति रेधि ओम शांति 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 ओम हाथ बंद रखो चेहरे पे ऐसे और धीरे से बोल कर परमात्मा की कृपा बनी रहेगी। ओम शांति 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 ओम जी ओम। ठीक है तो अगले हफ्ते मिलेंगे ऐसे।
थैंक यू राघव।
हाँ जी कैसे हो पता ही नहीं।
ठीक।
अच्छा नमस्ते। हाँ जी बहुत अच्छा ऐसे जुड़ते रहिए जी आपको बहुत सारा करेगा ये बहुत मुझे बहुत हेल्प करता है।
हाँ जी बस ये 2-3 बार तो फैमिली ने जब मैं शवासन लेटा हुआ था ना तो मेरी बेटी ने नॉक किया ऐसा लगा कि बिल्कुल किसने हथौड़ा मार दिया सर पे। आई वाज इनटू सो डीप जो फॉलो कर रहे थे।
परमात्मा की है जी सब अपना तो है नहीं कुछ इसमें।
हाँ
जी तो आपको तो जिसको महसूस होगा तो पता लग जाएगा लेकिन अपना करते रहें कोई ना कोई को मिल जाए कुछ सहारा।
आजकल ये चला हुआ है कोई थेरेपी के वो आइस में बिल्कुल ठंडे पानी में एक बारी डिप करके वापस आते हैं उससे वो सेल्स मर जाते हैं जो बैड सेल्स होते हैं। ऐसा ये डू यू बिलीव इन दैट?
हाँ है योग में भी है उसमें योग शास्त्र में भी है पतंजलि योग में। आप
अच्छा।
सोना भी हेल्प करता है क्योंकि टॉक्सिन्स निकालता है ना थोड़े देर के लिए सोना करना। और अच्छी चीज है कि सुबह जब नहाए तो ठंडे पानी में नहाए क्योंकि वो मैं जो सिखाता हूँ ना योग निद्रा में वैसो वेगल टोन स्टिमुलेशन जो होता है वो ठंड पानी से आपकी वेगस नर्व स्टिमुलेट होती है तो जो फाइट फ्राइट फ्लाइट जो रेस्पॉन्स है बॉडी को शांत लाती है तो ठंड पानी नहाना जरूरी है। तो ये सब चीज आपको सहारा करेगा सब साथ करते हैं ना।
हाँ जी ठीक है जी ओके धन्यवाद।